Hey, Jarek here, and this is the Shellington Kirin. This is a plastic injection molded version of the Renfield. So basically an upgrade in every single way except for the price. It's also so big that I can barely fit it in screen, so you're going to be seeing some shadows on my my green screen behind me. This video may not be the cleanest, but good enough. Okay, so this thing is absolutely insane. This thing is a monster. Out of the box, you will get 3 different powered springs. I have the hardest spring in here, and it shoots really hard. It uses exclusively half-length shells, and uses the same shells as the Shellington Flypoint, except for these are also injection molded and not 3D printed. But you can use the 3D printed ones with this perfectly fine. The same thing applies to the magazine. It is cross-compatible with those mags as well. It isn't that hard to swap the springs out of this blaster, but I'm lazy and don't really care, so I'm leaving the toughest spring in here, and that's what I chronoed this with. With the default darts the Kirin came with, which are pretty similar to Adventure Force Pro's, it was firing at 255 feet per second, which is nuts. With Worker Gen 3s, I was getting 235 feet per second, so we were getting 20 FPS less. With Bamboo Darts, I was getting 260 FPS, so a little bit of a boost, which makes sense. Bamboo Darts are lighter, so they usually shoot harder. And if you want to, you can put a singular 50 cal foam ball in the shells, and my god, we're getting 275 to 280 feet per second. That's nuts. Now, all you airsofters out there are probably seeing that and going, well, what's the big deal? Airsoft guns shoot 330 to 400 FPS. You have to keep in mind, an airsoft gun is only shooting a tiny plastic BB. This is shooting a half-length dart with a literal diameter of 50 cal. There's a lot more mass. But what I found really surprising is priming this is incredibly easy. Anyone can do it, even with the toughest spring. Keep in mind, if you don't want to dry fire it, you do have to hold on to the bolt and then pull the trigger and then let it softly go forward. I mean, it is a Springer, that's what you would expect. Just don't dry fire this. And also be prepared that there's just a lot of spring tension inside of this blaster with the toughest spring. Out of Darts is also selling this, and according to Out of Darts, the weakest spring is going to get 130 FPS. So you'll get somewhere between 130 to 280, depending on your spring. And again, 3 springs come in the box. Now, if you wanted to take this to games, in theory you could with the weakest spring. That said, it is shell ejecting, so it wouldn't be the smartest thing to take to games, but you could do it. Do I have any complaints about this blaster? Not really. Maybe make a bigger magazine design, because it does feel a little weird to have like a pistol caliber with something that shoots this hard, but that's nitpicking. Who cares? This thing is really cool. The only real complaint to have about it is the price. This thing is going to cost about $200 something. And why is it the same price as if it's 3D printed? Injection molded should be cheaper. That's kind of the point. It's easier to mass produce. If you want a bolt action that shoots really hard, it's worth it, but it really shouldn't be that expensive. And speaking about shooting really hard, my friend is very dumb and really wanted to do a pain test with this. Don't know why, but here it is. Kai's back, and he's stressed. We're doing a pain test. This thing shoots really hard. Now, to clarify, he offered and wants to do this. I'm not forcing him to do anything.
I'm having second thoughts.
Okay, so I chronoed it. You've probably already seen the chronos. We're getting 250, 270 FPS, depending on what I shoot through it. I got 4 shells in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have him stand down there and look and just see it shoot. Before I shoot him, just see how it works. And the first 2 are regular darts, so the first one he can see it, the second one I'm shooting him with it. These 2 are single 50 cal foam balls.
Oh, why must he do this to me? You're evil.
Also, he has the lav mic for obvious reasons. I don't have a mic on me. My voice is going to sound bad.
Hey, I think my mom's calling me. I gotta go.
Did you leave your toaster on?
Yes, my cat is on the toaster. I gotta go.
Alright, here we go.
Oh my Christ. Why do I subject myself? By the way, the target down here is broken.
Yeah, let me zoom in on that.
This is a cardboard target. Sure, cardboard's not very durable, but a cardboard target took this bite out of it. And
more
there,
importantly,
and here.
it's taped to a solid wooden door. There's no space between the door. By the way, the rest of the target's on the ground by your foot.
Oh, there it is.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the first shot. You want to look?
Boy, do I. I do not want that. Oh no.
You ready?
I don't wanna. I really don't wanna. The V6 was bad. This is worse.
You can back out.
No.
I told you guys. I'm not forcing him to do anything.
Just get it over with.
All right, you ready?
Maybe.
All right, I'm going.
All right. Ow! Oh shit! Ah! Ah! Yeah, that is. That feels like being shot by those like borderline like really cheapo airsoft guns. Like the ones you get from Walmart that don't really hit very much, but still technically are legal with games. That really felt like one of those. Ow!
So if like 0 is nothing and 10 is an airsoft gun.
10 on the low end. It's a 10 on the low range of airsoft
So like
guns.
9.8.
Yeah, 9.8.
I'd also like to point out that the darts bounced all the way back here. That's about, I'd say the hallway is about 30 feet to that door from here, somewhere around there.
Ow! Ow! You shot me square in the spine too.
This thing is accurate.
That's where my nerves are.
All right, the 50 cal foam ball. This shoots real hard. I think the hottest thing I got was 275 or 278.
Oh no! Jeez. Fuck me! Why do I subject myself to this? You're an evil person.
You're offering.
You're a bad person.
You're a stupid person.
You're evil. That's worse.
Is it?
You're evil.
All right, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, I'm going.
All right. Oh, I want to go home. Oh yeah, that was. That's a straight 10. That really feels like an airsoft gun, like being shot far away from an airsoft gun, but still feels like one.
That's what
God!
That's what the hoodie, by the way. I let him wear the hoodie. Because bare skin, that probably would have left welts.
Oh, I probably did.
So final conclusions of the Kirin. It's awesome, and it's definitely worth the high price. This full top rail can actually be used for a full scope, and it would make sense. It shoots hard enough for that and accurate enough for that. That's something I didn't mention. This thing is really accurate. Even while just looking down the bore, I was having no problems hitting my target, of which I completely destroyed, even though it's taped to a solid wooden door. If you want to get one of these for yourself, I'll put a link down below in the video information. I don't know, this thing is just absurd. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.